Please welcome to the show the 10th anniversary special of There It Is. Enjoy.
All right, you guys. Hi. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Dr. Wife of the show, Justina.
And I'm Dr. Brother of the show, Trey.
As you probably saw as you walked in, we are so appreciative of your cooperation for consenting to some medical exams. It was very important to us because we were suspicious of an outbreak.
Yes. We saw a lot of chronic unconsciousness, chronic consciousness, chronic coughing.
And I did consult with my colleague, and the results are conclusive. Everyone here has their itis.
Sad to say, theiritis is a chronic, highly endearing, inflammatory condition of the comedic spirit, often characterized by an irresistible need to hear kind, thoughtful, interview format conversations with comedians, artists, and other creative people, most commonly hosted by Jason Farr.
You guys could have gotten this anyway. You guys could have gotten it through a comedy newsletter. You could have gotten it through the Magnet Theater community. You could have gotten it through excessive kindness from a host. It's very contagious. And I guess the sad part is that it is fatal.
What was that?
Just like that, they're all gonna die from their itis.
No, it is not at all fatal. It is highly treatable.
Oh, okay. How does one treat their itis?
Well, through hydration, through listening to There It Is, the There It Is podcast. Listening to comedy, being a part of it, and being a part of the special 10th anniversary of There It Is.
Well then, in the interest of public health, let's get this anniversary special started, everybody.
Yo, this hot, this the spot, there it is pod.com. We're interviewing the best comedians, so tune in quick and get your ears receiving them. We talking about life and laughter, stream right to you from the microphone right to your home, dude. Side note, this might get embarrassing, but no, don't sweat, yo, cause there it is.
Welcome to the There It Is podcast, a live comedy podcast to help you find your inspiration. I'm your host, Jason Farr. Let's do this, Brooklyn! Hello! Yes! Brooklyn in the house! Hey! Thank you so much for being here. So great to have you all. Give it up for our sound guy, James Quesada. I am so glad to have theiritis with all of you. We have a very fun show for you today. It's a 10th anniversary special. That's right. Check the shirt. Yeah. From future guests of the podcast, probably, Marcy Lynn. She made this shirt for me out of the kindness of her heart because she has theiritis and she's a wonderful person. Shout out. You all, I'm so thankful for you all to be here, but you may be on the wrong side of history. You are celebrating a man having a podcast. And for 10 years, no less. Like, shouldn't he stop? Yeah. Has it helped anyone for a man to have a podcast? Who knows? Who could know? We have a lot of fun guests today who are all former guests of the podcast. And our first two who are coming up, you've seen their faces already. Brother of the show, Trey, and wife of the show, Justina. Oh, snap!
Extra guest.
Well, so many of you don't know that We have a director of the podcast. Hello. Hi. I'm Dookie. And real name, no gimmicks. Fix my horn, please. And also an executive producer of the podcast, 20th Century Fox. Red shirt, yeah. Let their mama hold it. What? Big Bear is here. You might remember Big Bear from the 400th episode.
Best co-host you've ever had on the show.
Fair enough.
For the benefit of the audience, how old is Big Bear?
Older than us?
Old enough.
Old enough to be at a bar. They are making an appearance from Stuffland, real place that stuffed animals live. It's great to have them here.
Oh, I'm glad Big Bear is mic'd up. I just noticed that.
I am a professional.
Yes, of course. This does make you a little more on mic, possibly. Big Bear.
Sorry about that. I get excited sometimes.
So I did not know you all were going to be here in the real world. I thought you were going to stay on the Stuffland side of things.
Oh, no, we had to come through.
All right.
I knew I might have to take over if you had your nerves.
I'm not going to have nerves on my podcast. Big Bear, but thank you. So we've got some other stuff planned right now that I didn't know, I think. So I think you all have to take the lead on this part.
Absolutely. So the stuffed are here for moral support and because they
Yes.
wouldn't miss it, obviously.
Of course.
But I did have a couple quiz questions. I wanted to quiz you on the There It Is podcast, okay? You're obviously the expert. You're the host. You started the podcast, et cetera, et cetera. You don't get anything for getting these right, but you also don't get anything for getting these wrong, okay?
Okay.
Fans of the podcast will know there's mini episodes.
Yeah.
How many mini episodes have there been, Jason?
35?
36?
36. 36. On the mini episodes, I always say, like, this is episode number 36. That means there are 35 other, you know.
Right, okay.
And
yeah.
that's why I said just recently.
We understand.
Because we
You
just
don't have
had
to
a
explain. We get it.
mini episode a couple weeks ago. So check those out.
Who was the first guest of the podcast?
Well, I released 3 at once, but episode number 1 was Tess Rafferty.
Ding, ding, ding.
Like, I'm not going to get that wrong.
Yeah.
If you go like, who's episode 57? I'd be like, I don't know.
Who is the host of that? I'm just kidding. What was the first ever? You've done some podcasts from different locations, okay?
Oh.
I'm calling it a remote, okay?
Okay.
What was the first ever remote? Where was that
Ooh,
located?
first remote? I don't know. South Carolina?
No, it was in New York City. New York City, home of the Knicks.
We did an episode when
our
we
first
visited
trip, yep.
before.
Mhm.
Yes, that's
Yep,
right.
Yeah.
Did a New York episode. Oh my God, Big Bear.
Okay, and then these last ones, they're not, I just have 2 more. They're not really quiz questions. These are just
Okay.
more informative. So who is your favorite former guest of the podcast that's also performing on this show?
It's a 4-way tie.
Okay. All right. And then finally, my last question is where is it?
There.
Correct. That is correct. Yes.
All right, thank you. Trey, do you have anything?
Well, I got a special guest to be able to ask you some questions. They're special questions. And he just recently lost a job. So, ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Colbert!
Not true.
What's that? He couldn't come. He's fishing in Charleston?
Damn.
Okay, so I'll have to
So
do this
cruel.
on my own. So I'm stealing from Colbert. Because developed deep in the bowels of the Late Show Lab, the Colbert questionnaire is 15 questions to cover the full spectrum of the human experience.
Okay.
This is so that you can be known. Now, I don't think we have enough time for all 15 questions.
No.
So we'll do just a few.
Okay.
So first, what's the best sandwich?
Oh gosh, I was watching them ask people that, and I was like, I don't know what I would say if I was asked this, and then you asked me this. If a cheeseburger counts, then I'm going to say that. If it does not count, then I'm going to say peanut butter and jelly.
That's like school on Sunday, Jason.
Oh my gosh.
School on Sunday? No class. All right.
Big Bear.
So what's one thing that you own that you really should throw out?
Ooh. Probably some old shirt that has holes in it, but it's from college and it's a Duke shirt, so I will never throw it out.
Duke, motherfucker.
Go to hell, Carolina.
Apples or oranges?
Yeah, apples. We love a Honey Crisp in the Farling household.
What do you think happens when we die?
So he stole this from James Lipton. I don't know, but what I hope happens involves a lot of love.
Oh, okay. Trying to be poignant on a comedy podcast. All right. Let's see. Favorite action movie?
Die Hard, easy one.
Yeah.
Also, favorite Christmas movie. No, I'm kidding. It's not.
Yeah. Figured I'd give that layup to you. What number am I thinking of?
7.
No. But we'll come back to that. Now, describe the rest of your life in 5 minutes. In 5
5
words.
minutes?
Sorry, 5 words. The rest of your
You
life
started
in 5
late.
words.
I don't know. I can't go long. In 5 words, I'm going to steal Colbert's because he's one of my inspirations. My friends, my family, fun.
You are known.
Thank you very much. I'm pretty sure CBS is going to cancel us now. That was going to happen. All right. Thanks so much for being on the podcast again, y'all. Give it up for them. All right. So, as you know, this is a 10th anniversary special episode. Thank you. But once a year, I also do, and I didn't do it earlier this year. I've been doing birthday parties out of Young Ethel's, and having people on to do a set, perform. I just thought it'd be a fun way to have a birthday party, which is to host something and produce a show, because that's not stressful. That's a gift. And this year I didn't do it because, hey, it's the 10th anniversary. Why don't I do it with the 10th anniversary? The 10th anniversary, the podcast came out on June 7th, Prince Day of 2016. And today's June 6th. We got it as close as we could. And this is also a half birthday party. Yeah. So that's how it's working. That's how I'm working the birthday part in, to get people to come out to my show. But what you don't know is that it's very close, about a month and a half off from my comedy birthday. Yeah, first time I did comedy, first time I did stand-up comedy was the first time I did comedy, and did it before improv. And I did it in 2009, back when I was 17 years old. No, but what I like to do near my comedy birthday is, and also just to start this show with getting into the sets, I'd like to do some stand-up. Can I do that for you? So part of the premise of the birthday show has been, hey, just anything you want to work on. You know, let's just have a loose, fun time. So these are a bunch of jokes I haven't told. So let's get right to it. So I like to ruin old black and white movies for people when I'm watching them with them because, watching the movies, always only white people in those movies, and I just sit there and I watch it and I say out loud, you figure they said the N-word? It's from the 50s. There's a good chance your favorite starlet of the era is not an ally. They did not support the civil rights movement of the 60s. I'm just ruining your black and white movies. I don't ever say that out loud. One thing I've noticed on social media now, particularly Facebook, Facebook is just a place to announce someone passed. Now, that's all you see on Facebook. And then all you see in the comments are my condolences or sorry for your loss. And I've actually seen a couple of posts, like a couple of articles, criticizing people for saying sorry for your loss and my condolences. Like it's just too basic of a thing to say. But then they also will write these articles, in these articles they'll say like, but hey, you know what? You're gonna get it wrong. It's like, I'm sorry, saying I'm sorry for your loss is not getting it wrong. If you were like, but didn't you sort of hate your mom? That's getting it wrong. Saying like, yeah, but your grandma loved you and you're going to get a big bunch of money coming in from the inheritance. Who's buying drinks, girl? That's getting it wrong. I knew someone who she had a terminal illness, and last couple of months of her life, I saw her out and about, and we were talking, and she goes, Jason, I just love you. And I loved her, so I was like, I love you to death. That was getting it wrong. But when I went to her funeral and said to her child, I'm sorry for your loss, that was getting it right. Very much getting that part right. For once. There's so many other things that people say that are way more annoying, like especially online. I was today years old when I felt like, sounds so silly. Like once more for the people in the back. We're on the internet. Where's the back? There's no back here. Comment section on YouTube. It's so, if you get that reference, it's time for you to schedule your colonoscopy. Like, please, let me just enjoy this reference to DuckTales in peace. My goodness gracious. There's another thing that I notice, it happens a lot in songs, like singers will go, let the so-and-so sing it. Like Madonna, like, let the choir sing. Okay, like we weren't stopping you. Go right ahead. Was someone stopping the choir from singing? Rod Stewart says in a song, let the Temptations sing it one time. Wait a second, Rod Stewart, the Temptations were here the whole time? You were singing about Motown. This whole song, you waited till the bridge to let us know that the Temptations were an option? Please, Rod Stewart, let the Temptations sing it. And let them sing it as much as they want, okay? As many times as possible. So also I mentioned comedy birthday coming up. And one thing I like to do on my comedy birthday is tell the first joke I ever told on stage. And can I do that? Can I do that? I'll leave you with this final joke for me. It's the first joke I ever told on stage. I think it's weird that werewolves in movies are always surprised when it's a full moon. You would think they'd keep track of that day, Circle that day on the calendar. Don't go outside. You'll kill somebody. But no, they go out, they have dates. They're just out on a date, and all of a sudden they're just like, oh, why am I itchy? Oh. Thrash their date, kill her, pass out, wake up the next morning. Oh, what happened last night? Who's this dead woman? Apparently werewolves live just like Charlie Sheen. Now, when I told that joke, Charlie Sheen was very relevant. And if you get that reference, it's time to schedule your colonoscopy. I said that part when I first told the joke, because I was just that ahead of the times. Who's ready for some more comedy? Hell yeah. Our first or next comic coming to the stage is from episode number 378. Put your hands together for Art Kai!
Yeah. Hell yeah. Get it for Jason, everybody. Dude, Jason, I think it's funny you're like shitting on doing a podcast when like literally 5 minutes ago you were back there talking to us being like, yeah, I'm gonna do this shit for another 20 years. I'm gonna do this until I fucking die. And I was like, yeah, dude, love your pod. That's awesome. You have a pod. Give it up for 10 years of a podcast. That's awesome. Love it, man. I was supportive until you brought up the stuffed animals. That was like, this guy's a freak, lock him up. That is. Put handcuffs on this man. I'm like, wait, but he'll probably actually like that. Don't do that. All right, I'm going to work on some stuff. Is that okay with y'all? All right, cool. Oh, this is true. I was on a train the other day, and someone was watching pornography out loud, just like on their phone. We've all seen this person, right? And for some reason that day, I've seen this before. That day I was so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind. All right. I worked up the courage. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna say what I've been thinking for so long, right? So I walked up to him. I was like, hey man, send me that. That actually sounds pretty good. What's your Instagram, dude? I think we have the same taste. Looking to connect. That's how you make friends in New York, actually. Which is fun. Speaking of tracking the full moon, I was looking into period tracking apps. I learned recently that two of the biggest period tracking apps, Glow and Flow, run by 4 dudes. Yeah. That's wild. That's a lot of information for 4 dudes to have, okay? That's a little too much information about a woman's body. For 4 guys. It's like millions of users, which I think is also interesting. I don't know. It's such a weird concept to have that data, right? Like, I don't know. It's like, any X-Men fans in here? Anyone here like that? Okay. This might hit then. It's like if like Charles Xavier had all that data, right? He goes to the Cerebro. Do you guys know where I'm going with this? He's in the Cerebro. Map of the world pops up, right? He sees every woman on her period. You know what I mean? And he's like, Wolverine, get that woman a heating pad, you know, like that. Stat. I don't know. It's just a weird thing to have all that data. Also, like I've worked at tech companies before, like with like CEO dudes, and for all the data they get, this always happens. They're just like the last tech company I was at. We're talking about what we do with our user-generated data, right? They're like, I don't know, maybe Lockheed Martin is a good customer. That's where period data goes. You know what I mean? Like that's. They're gonna be making heat pad seeking missiles. I don't know, like that's stupid. Yeah, I was working at Duolingo. Like what? Why do we need to sell that data to Lockheed Martin? I don't know. Donde está la playa? I don't know. Like that's. What's up with that data? I was just like scrolling around these apps, just like trying to see what's up with them, just like curious about them. And I was like scrolling, and I feel like I'm learning a lot about women, which is kind of fun. I feel like I'm getting in tune with women's culture, right? Like the other day, I feel like I understand women a little more. I like walked out of the bathroom. I was like, I just took a luteal shit in there. You know what I mean? Like, don't go in there. Follicular phase, had one of those in high school. Stupid. Yeah, that's fun. All right, I guess we'll move on. I thought I had more things to say about that. I guess not. Okay. AAPI month just ended, and I was thinking about, thank God for it ending, right? Jason clapped so fast. That was. But I am in an Asian group chat. This sort of started in 2020. We all like got together, and it's like mainly East Asians, and then one Indian guy, which I think is kind of interesting, because I think he's like fucking with us. I think he has been. Okay. He's not allowed to be in it, right? But every year he says Happy Diwali, and it's not Diwali. All right, I feel like I don't know. I don't want to be that guy to be like, yo, it's March, not mid-November. You know, like it's just a little wrong. I don't want to be that guy. You know, this is true. I don't know. We like talk about like Asian things occasionally, like especially East Asian things. Like we'll be like. Happy Lunar New Year. Like, it's pretty normal. Happy AAPI month. And, like, I don't know, like, what are all these Asians doing out? You know, like, we do. But then this Indian guy will just be, like, saying random stuff. Like, the other day, he was just like, just saw Challengers, sexy movie. Like, what is... Okay. I don't know how to make that into a joke, but there's something there about this guy. I don't know. One of my favorite... We'll see how this goes. One of my favorite stereotypes is Indian men loving Drake. I think that's one of my favorites, right? That's one of my favorite. I don't know why. I don't know how this happened. I don't know why. Like why? Like when I say, when I'm out and about in the world and I'm just like, my last girl used to tear me apart, but she never wanted to split a thing with me. Why is it when I say that, my boy Rajat's like, that's controller 2016 views. Like, I don't know. I feel it's just a weird thing. You know too much about Drake. Speaking of India, doing research on this. Actually, no, I saw a clip about this. In India, there are Indian men who will hold hands platonically. That kind of feels like a Drake line a little bit, right? A little bit. Like, men in India hold hands platonically, but you never want to hold hands with me in lovingly. I wish we were men in India. You know, like that kind of feels like a Drake line. Stupid. Okay, this is a brand new one. Haven't said this one out loud at all. This is gonna be fun. Short guys get a lot of flack, especially in dating. I feel like a lot of women don't want to date short guys, but I think as for me, short guys are all I want as friends. That is the only, like, they're so loyal. Because, like, you know what, tall guys, like, too much pussy corrupts his mind. You know what I mean? Like, that corrupts a person's mind, you know? Short guys, they're loyal, they're pure, right? Like, short guys, they'll steal the Great Pyramid of Gaza for you, all right? They will steal the moon for you, okay? They'll take a rocket to the face for you. This is just the plot of Despicable Me. This is just, that is literally the plot of Despicable Me. The best are short, bald guys. That's the superior race. I don't know if that's a race, but that's, I don't know. Like, this is true. This actually happened. Like, when I go to, like, a bar with my boys, like, there's like I have a pretty diverse friend group, right? We have a tall guy, short guy, Indian, but we like, like the tall guy, women will just like flock him and talk to him. But then like my short guy friend, Keith, he's like, how are your cats? That's so sweet. I don't know. Just a little anecdote in my life. I think what it is, this is the last thing I'll say. I think what it is, I like sympathize with them. I used to be a really short kid until like the end of high school. For like all my life, I was like super short, right? And so I like understand their plight, you know? And I will say I do miss some aspects of being short. The worst part of getting taller, is that when you pass 5'7", you actually lose the ability to make the boing sound when you jump. I don't know. I think that I miss that a lot. Guys, thank you so much. Have a good
day. Check out artchaistuff.com and follow at FartChai, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Threads. All right, everyone. This next person coming to the stage sounds a lot like a guest from episode number 182, but it's not. It's actually my publicist. So if you could please bring to the stage my publicist. Welcome to the stage.
Is this on? Okay. Hi, everyone. Yeah. Okay, so you probably, all of you, like, probably already know me. Of course, I'm Jason's publicist. Okay, he's one of my favorite clients. Actually, now that we're here, speaking of, Jason, I do have to move our meeting next week. Okay? I actually have to go to Berlin with my camp friend. But we can reschedule it for mid-July. Okay, so everyone, it's so great to be here. I did want to be here, of course, to support Jason, but as well, like, I wanted to be here to let you know that I'm not just a publicist. It's actually so crazy because you guys, like, if you do want to be successful in this town, which I know you do, you do actually have to find yourself, like, multiple revenue streams. Okay, so that's a little bit what I'm, like, gonna be talking about today, okay? Like, oh my God, wait, actually, let's give it up for 10 years. No, like, that's insane. Like, think about where you were 10 years ago. Like, 10 years ago, I was one of the richest teens in Soho. And now, like, I'm one of the richest 23-year-olds in Soho. So yeah, like, a lot can change in that time. No, but, like, in addition to being Jason's publicist, I also am an expert in many fields. Like, I am Jason's tax person, his realtor. I have expertise in many, many fields across many, many fields, including health and fitness, real estate, as well as accounting, as well as beauty and lifestyle, as well as entrepreneur, as well as consultant, as well as management. So I thought today, like, to give you guys the opportunity to, like, benefit from my services and my expertise, I would, like, answer a few questions if you'd like. Like, it can be about literally anything. Like, I'm here at your disposal free. You, like, literally, like, you are playing with house money right now. Okay, so at this time, this would be, like, an amazing time for you to go ahead and ask your questions about literally anything. Yeah, it's right here.
What would be, like, the best place in the city to watch Game 3?
Oh my God. That's an amazing question, by the way. Okay, what is the best place in the city to watch Game 3? I'm assuming you mean the Mets. Could you hold on 1 second? Okay, give me 1 second. Sorry. Just 1 second. Hi, Dad. Yeah, no, I'm okay. No, I don't need money yet. Well, actually, yeah. If you want to, you can send something. Okay, I actually have a really important question for you. Sorry, guys, 1 second. I have a really important question for you. Yeah, where's the best place in the city to watch Game 3? I think the Mets? I don't know. Yeah, I can ask 1 second. Where do you live?
I live in Brooklyn.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Do you have, like, a favorite bar?
Yeah, I like Lowlands.
Lowlands? Yeah, I don't know. Park Slope? Okay. All right, thank you so much. Yeah, he says Lowlands. Okay, amazing. All right. Okay, does anybody have any other questions for me? Like, could be about anything. Yeah, it's right here.
What's, like, the most important thing to consider
100%. Like, I love that question. I feel like you're a plant because I was literally just talking about this with my camp friend the other day. What is the best way to establish a personal brand? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Best way to establish a personal brand. I want to say sorry, can you just give me 1 second? Just give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Dad? Sorry, I just have a question. Yeah, I just have a question. No, I still don't, I'm still okay on money. Oh, yeah, okay. So, sorry. I think it was, what is the best way to establish a personal brand? Yeah. Oh, you're with a client right now? Okay, yeah, absolutely no problem. Okay, I won't bother you again. Okay. Okay. All right, bye. Okay, like honestly, like I would say like be yourself and find the clients that feel most right to you in your life. And like look around and like what inspires you. You know what I mean? And like look around you. Like I want everyone to do this exercise right now. Is like look around right now and point at a color you feel is like something like could really be cute on you. Okay. Amazing. I know that helped. So you guys, like it can be so easy to find revenue streams, like as easy like it's like actually like people just need to open their eyes. That's all it is. Okay. Does anyone have any other questions? Yes, right here.
So let's say if you needed to borrow money from your dad, what's the best way to start that conversation?
Oh my God, that one is a thinker. Okay, I don't really have experience with this. So I'm gonna actually just pose that to the room. Like, does anyone have any thoughts on that? Like, one thing I guess if I was like thinking off top, like I would say like, I don't know, kind of like figure out how to establish like your own personal brand first and foremost. And like you can use the exercise we just did. To like, thank you so much. Okay, is that a hand back there?
Yeah, I have a question.
Oh yeah, back there.
What's your hair care routine?
Oh my God. Thank you so much for asking. So first off, yeah, it's real. In terms of what I do for it, give me 1 second. Hi, Kayla. Yeah. Okay. No, somebody's asking about my haircut routine. Okay, you're with a client right now? Okay, yeah, absolutely. So my hair girl, Kayla, I do end up actually going to her every single day, and she is, where are you located, by the way? Where are you located?
Me?
Yeah.
In New York City.
Wait, no fucking way. Wait, what? In New York City? No fucking way, same. Okay, well, if you do find yourself here in New York City, you gotta find Kayla. She's in Soho, okay? And she covers like kind of like, okay, I would say Prince Street to south of Washington Square Park. Definitely east of the West Side Highway. Definitely west of Bowery. And north of Canal. So go see Kayla, like she's amazing. And other than that, like go ahead and wring your hands through your hair sitting on the bench over there before you come on stage. And that's a huge way as well. Okay. Oh, I do have time for like one more question, and I did actually say one right here. Yeah, you.
Yeah, Jason was telling me earlier
Wow. First off, Jason, I thought we had an NDA. But okay. Yeah, we were at Sing Sing last night. And okay, phones off. Okay, turn off the podcast for 1 second. Okay, because this is something I was actually practicing for many, many years since my time at NYU before I had to drop out for mental health. Okay. But this is something that this is my favorite go-to. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Your lips, she's calling, not coming. I know exactly what goes on. Okay, so that's that. Thank you so
Love you too. My publicist has done so much for me. Only couldn't get Stephen Colbert or Sarah Sherman here today. CoolJulia.com, at Julia Schroeder on Instagram, and at Jules Schroeder on TikTok. Our next guest coming to the stage is from episode number 71. An early one, huh? That's a pretty early episode. Give it up for Myq Kaplan.
I like that you said that's a pretty early episode, like that's a spicy meatball. That was really fun. This is really cool. I mean, here's one quick thing. I'm very funny. I'll start in a minute, but one quick thing. I believe I'm the final comedian. There's an act after me that's a musician, and I would be the headlining comedian. But it makes sense because it's hard to follow music. But then I have to do that. Do you understand? We just heard. This is. So I just want to let you guys know how much of an uphill battle this is. Like I can handle it because I'm the would-be headlining comedian. And so, but just so you know, it's like climbing Mount Everest, but I've started at the bottom of the ocean. You understand how impressive what I'm already doing is? Because usually after a musical performance, like everyone in the room just kind of is still in that space, and they're like, "Wasn't that amazing?" And I'm like, "Hey, my jokes! Hey!" So just want to thank you for understanding. I do also want to say that what an honor to be a part of this celebration. It really feels like a wonderful community. Save your applause for the end. And it's like a symphony. Every line I say is like the movement of a symphony. That does feel like at the end of it there's some completion that you should be like, wow, that's gotta be it. And you start to applaud. I'm like, that's only the first line. You understand? We've got the adagio coming up and the other musical terms, and so it's such a what a beautiful, like, I loved being a guest on the podcast. I 100% remember it and didn't at all was like, who are you? You know what I mean? When it was like, remember how you were on my podcast in 2017? I'm doing it again. Okay, and so thrilled. I don't just say yes to everything. You know what I mean? Look, I mean, who am I to not follow in the footsteps of Nicolas Cage, right? Like, who? Incredible. Somebody on Threads the other day was just like, here's all of Nicolas Cage's movies ranked from bad to, like, depends who you, like, your mileage may vary, to good. And I just, there's no joke, I have no joke here. But I just want to let everybody know that this resource exists now. So you don't have to, because he's he's one of my favorite people to watch in things, but every once in a while you see one and you're like, what's happening all around him? You know what I mean? I don't know. This part isn't, it's kind of detracting from the Nicolas Caginess. And do you think anyone's ever said, despite all my rage, I'm still just Nicolas Cage? Probably somebody must have said that. I truly don't know, but I've said it now. And but the thing I'm going to say, the second thing I want to say, we're going to get started with my set in a minute, but the second thing I want to say The second thing I want to say is this is I have like 3 to 7 different podcasts. I forget how many I have, and I've been a guest on numerous hundreds, if not thousands, of podcasts. And the only thing is, and I say this, I don't mean any disrespect to anyone who has done stand up on this podcast today or any other time, but I don't want to do my stand-up on this podcast. So that's all. I just don't think. I think they're just separate art forms. Like, don't cross the streams. You know what I mean? Like, I think let podcasts be podcasts. Let stand-up be stand-up. I mean, again, everyone. The stand-up that was on the show was great, but I'm just saying, like, my stand-up cannot be contained in podcast form. Like, if you're listening to this at home or watching it after the fact, I mean, you're getting some of it, but it's like, it would be like a 4-dimensional creature like that you try to see in our world, because you can't see all of a 4-dimensional creature. I mean, we're all a part of a 4-dimensional. I got stuck. Anyway, but we're all God, I think. It's not important, but like RuPaul and Ram Dass, 2 of my spiritual guides, they've both said we are all God in drag, and so it seems like Ram Dass, a spiritual guru, RuPaul, famous reality T-show host. Did I say T-show host? Yeah. RuPaul hosts a T-show and a V-show, and I think they recently combined and into what I'm being told now is called a TV show. But yeah, I mean, it seems kind of weird that these 2 seemingly very different people would say the same thing, would think the same thing, would express the same message, but I actually realized that they are both God and drag, so it makes sense. God, and that is very what God and drag would say. Like, we are all God and drag. Yeah, but look who's saying that. You know what I mean? That's So what I do want to do once my set begins, I've been up here for 5.5 minutes. I have been taking some notes of like my favorite moments of the show and just things I want to respond to. Like, do you guys remember when Art? Or, I don't remember Art. He was one of the people. And when Art said, "Short bald guys," I don't know if that's a race. That was incredible. Oh, I do have a brief confession to make. I recently joined a group chat that I didn't understand it was only for Asian people, but I did say that I was Indian, so I thought that would... Happy belated Diwali. And I think when the publicist was up here, at first I was like, what an interesting thing that Jason didn't even say the publicist's name. Well, I'm like, that's why he needs a publicist, because he didn't even know that it's important to tell somebody your name if you want to publicize yourself. But then the publicist herself, I think also, that would have been my question. It's like, who are you? Then she said that she was also Jason's, and then she paused and said tax person, which I feel like that, look, I'm not saying that you're not, but I'm just saying, like, I like to go to an accountant that knows the word accountant. You know, that's... I like that the publicist said to a person over here, I feel like you're a plant, like somebody who made a plan in advance to, but how could you would have to be the planter, you know what I mean? You would, like, oh, this is really funny. When the publicist, I'm gonna just tell you about a thing that was funny. From earlier, you might have seen it. I don't know if you guys ever saw this publicist from earlier, but when she said, like, to 2 different people, 2 minutes apart, it was her father. It was her father. Both times, she called her father back, and then she said, I'm still okay on money, as if the monetary situation could have changed in 2 minutes. That was an incredible bit. That was good. Also, the fact that the people that you kept calling were like, I'm with a client, well, then don't answer the phone. That's on you. You know what I mean? That's... Like, honestly, I get it. Like, my mom will sometimes answer the phone, and I'll do this too. I'll do this too. But my mom will, when I call her, she'll always answer unless the phone or she is asleep, right? And so one of them, if anyone's asleep, she doesn't answer it. But sometimes the phone will answer and be like, your mom's asleep. You know what I mean? But no, yeah, that's right. No, doesn't make any sense at all. I made it up. Okay, great. Just a test, you know. Look, if an audience laughs at everything, you can't trust it. So you got to have one joke to make sure that they don't like you for a second. Okay, so it's all a part of it. It's like the Gödel's incompleteness theorem. Perfect. Okay, so listen, everyone. One time I was heckled by a lady who just said, focus. And now she's my mentor. We're doing fine. That's the only stand-up joke I'll do tonight. Okay, but my mom will sometimes... I called my mom the other day, and she answered the phone and said, I'm right in the middle of this thing with the contractor. Can I call you back? And I was like, absolutely. And she answered the phone. I don't know if it's my job to tell my mom, you could just call me back. You know what I mean? She didn't have to, it wasn't, do you guys, okay, here's the thing about saying things about your mom that make you feel a certain way, I feel like is you'll say it to another person and they who do not have the baggage of your particular relationship will be like, that sounds like a regular mom thing to do or a regular human thing to do. And you're like, no, but not, okay, anyway, but you don't get it. And then they're like, I guess I don't. And then they tell you a normal one. They're like, my mom called me and said she loved me. And I was like, yeah, that sounds exactly right, you know? And they're like, but she wasn't, you know, okay. But she never, okay. Okay, so that was, then back to the man of the hour. I feel like, I don't mean for this to be like a roast, but I think I do like a roast if it's not called a roast. You know what I mean? I guess what I'm saying is I like Martin Short. And a roast that's not called a roast. A roast by any other name would be Martin Short. And so the opening segment, really, really fun. I didn't realize that I could bring a sibling. I don't have one, but that's why I would have all of them are here. Here's a quick note. When you said the rest of your life, 5 words, my friend, my family, fun, that's beautiful. If you leave out the my's, you can get 2 extra words. You know what I mean? You can just be like, because if you said friends, family, fun, people wouldn't be like, whose family? Whose friends, though? I mean, if you're telling it to an evil genie, then yes, they would do that. You're hanging out with a bunch of other people's friends and family, and you're like, I don't know any of these people. Should have specified whose, man, you know? So, but that was really nice. I don't know. I think at one point you were talking about that all you see on Facebook is funerals, right? And here's the thing is, I feel like it's, I want a brief tutorial for everyone today who it used to be that we had all the same monocultural social references, right? There were in the 80s, there's only 3 channels really, right? And then even with cable, but now there's infinite everyone's not taking in the same media, and the media we are taking in is being governed by different algorithms. So it used to be you're like, man, can you believe that commercial was so dumb? And people would be like, that commercial was so dumb. And now you can be like, hey, why do I keep getting ads for penis enlargement? You know what I mean? Aren't we all sick of those ads for penis enlargement? And other people are like, I'm not getting those ads. You know what I mean? And yeah, me neither. Obviously, that's somebody else told me they were getting those ads for penis enlargement. And so all I'm saying is, whenever anyone's like, man, the algorithm is just full of people complaining, I'm like, oh, interesting. You know what I mean? That's so all I'm saying is, if you're saying that all you're seeing on a social media platform is funerals, means you're dead. Stick around for the 3 p.m. show, Ghost Stories. Quick thing. I like the stuffed animals. There's a lot of stuffed animals in my family, my household. I think it's some large percentage, it could be 50% of adults have at some point had a stuffed animal. And so I think it's heartwarming, it's beautiful. And that when Art was up here and was like, hey, I was with you till the stuffed animals, but man, you're a freak. Here's the thing is, to see stuffed animals and think that it is about sex, that's coming from inside the house, man. You know what I mean? That's hey, what's with all these freaks and the stuffed animals, right? What's with all these kids and their teddy bears? Gross. Everyone knows you want to fuck a teddy bear. Anyway, so can't see a teddy bear without wanting to fuck it, obviously. I watched Ted. Anyway, and finally, The questionnaire was great. It's fun. I like the idea that you're like, look, we took the idea of asking questions from Stephen Colbert. I was like, hey man, you could. I think anyone's allowed to ask someone what. Imagine if you didn't credit it like that, and you're like, hey, what's the best sandwich? And somebody in the audience is like, stealing. You know what I mean? Just like that's Stephen Colbert's the only person who's allowed to ask you about sandwiches, man. You know, he owns sandwiches now. I will say, man, at first I was like, when you didn't have an answer for a sandwich, I was like, who is this man? And then from that point, you pulled out the absolute correct answer for that. And then for I was like, yes, apples over oranges. Honeycrisp is correct. Die Hard is the best movie. I was like, wow, the only thing you got the number wrong, it's 4. Anyway. So in conclusion, I'm thinking of getting into PR because it seems really easy. And are there any questions for me? I've planted no one. I guess I'll tell you. I will tell you. I feel like this is like the opposite of the Chekhov thing, where like if there's a gun in the first act, it's gonna go off in the third act. And I did say at the beginning of my set that I didn't want to do any stand-up, and this is Chekhov's lie. I'll tell you. I'm going to tell you the 3 quickest jokes that I have. So listen quick. Listen quick. The first one's actually going to be 6 words. So eat your heart out, Stephen Colbert. I do one more word than you. These are not the words for the rest of my life. But man, you should ever watch Weird Al's Colbert questionnaire. Got it. So that guy. I'll just tell you about other people I like now, and who aren't here. Everyone here is good, but also, have you ever met my mom? She's a nice lady. Okay. So here's for joke number 1 of 3. 3 jokes, and I'm out of here. The quickest jokes. It'll take me an hour. Coffee, not my cup of tea. That's number 1. And number 2 is I like minimalism a lot. That's that one. And pretty good. And final one, get ready quick. Be ready a minute ago. You're like, we were. And all right, here it is. I went on a hand job interview and I blew it. So they told me I was overqualified. Thank you so much for having me. Have a great night. You did it.
Amazing! Oh my gosh. Please go to MyqKaplan.com. Follow him at Myq Kaplan. That's MYQ Kaplan on Facebook, Threads, Instagram, and YouTube, where you can see his latest stand-up special, Rini. Is that how it's pronounced? Rini. Give it up for Myq Kaplan. All right, we have a video piece real quick, I was told, before we get to our final act here. So 1 second. Is you ready to go? All right, let's do this.
Hello to all members of the show gang, and I imagine people who were there for the live taping are of the show gang, but I'm like the showiest, like definitely by far. So sadly, I am moving to a new house, and it's in Northern California, and it is. Okay, I'm moving to Skywalker Ranch. I've been offered the job to take over Star Wars because if you saw how Grogu and Mandalorian did, it wasn't great. So I'm gonna be producing a next couple of films. They're mostly very erotic, but it doesn't look Grogu. So I'm really excited about this project. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, you guys. So happy anniversary. It's been 10 great years. Mostly the years where I appear heavily is the years that are good. That's what most people talk about. So you right there, you know it. I can see you. I know what you're thinking. God, he's got handsome gray hair. You'd be right. So happy 10-year anniversary. And just a special message to Jason and Trey. You guys are idiots. Ghostbusters is definitely a better Halloween song than the Halloween theme song. And there's nothing you can do to dispute me because I'm on a video.
He didn't say who he was. That was Rob McNabb, best friend of the show. Give it up for him. All right. We've got one final act as we have gone far over. This next guest is from episodes numbers 151 and 380. Please put your hands together for Seann Cantatore!
One more time for Jason. All right, I'm going to do a little musical comedy for you. If you don't find it funny, just music. So it works out either way. It's my scapegoat. Is that the proper use of the term? Yeah. Scapegoat, yeah. Didn't do too well in vocabulary. You'll hear about that in just a second. This first one goes out to all the empty seats in the house right now. I'm sorry that I didn't go to your show. I've been really busy, I've been on the road. Been trying to pay the rent, don't got a lot to spend right now. And I wish I could support you, but I hope you understand. And I hope you never find out the real reason that I did not show up tonight is that I literally just didn't feel like going. This next tune is, you guessed it, about how I was bad at vocabulary, among other things. So, has anyone here ever felt stupid? You've been in a situation, some people not raising their hands, they're lying. You've been in a situation where you felt like you were the stupidest person there? This is for you. I wish I could know things, but I'm a dum-dum. As I don't retain info that's important to know. Like how to restart the battery in my car. So I call my dad every time. I wish I could know things, but I'm an idiot. As people explain things, I'm nodding along. But my eyes are glazed over, nothing's coming through. I'm only making drool, and they keep yammering on. My brother explains how a card game works. I don't hear anything, not a word. I eventually learn as I go, and then I forget it the next time we play. Oh crap, I forgot my own words. This happens every time, and I don't even have my phone. It's out of storage, so I don't even have Google Docs. I don't know how to say I wish I could know things, but I'm a fool. It is a miracle I made it through school. My dad always said, just do your best. I didn't have the heart to tell him my best is the word. For example, I'll give you a true story. When I was in 7th grade, my social studies teacher, you guys called it social studies? My social studies teacher said, Seann, what continent is Spain located in? What continent is Spain located in? I go, easy. Mexico. Which means I am both dumb and racist. I don't know who won any wars. I don't know who any presidents are. I do not know what my middle name is. I do not know what my middle name is. But at least, oh yeah, this key change. But at least I know love. At least I know heart. At least I know to laugh out loud when I hear a fart. And you might think my stupidity means something's not quite right with me, but I'll pay it no mind. I'll just keep being kind. 'Cause what matters is what's up in here. I mean, no, here. Your heart. Not what's up in here, your brain. And what also matters is what's in here. Oh, this is the part I forgot. It's a callback to the first part where I forgot the words. So just pretend that you knew the callback mentioned milk. And what also matters is what's in here, your tummy. So would someone please, for the love of God, hand me a goddamn glass of milk. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to thank Jason for everything he's done, everyone who's here. No, except for you. You had to look back to see what podcast you didn't know. Yeah. And, but now you love it, right? So everyone here loves Jason, and actually, this isn't quite the end of the show. We have a little surprise for him. That's going to involve everyone, so it'll be engaging for you as well. We're gonna have a word from the brother of the show again, Doctor. Are you a doctor? Is that right? Oh yeah, we have some folks helping us. Lindsay and Manis, give it up. Justina and Trey.
Okay. When I administered the Colbert questionnaire, I asked you if you knew what number I was thinking.
Yeah.
You did not know the number.
Okay.
I said we'd come back to it. Wink. Oh.
Is that me?
So now we're coming back to it.
Okay.
Are you aware of how many minutes have been recorded for the podcast?
No.
So we're about to tell you.
Okay.
We took all of the regular episodes, all the bonus episodes, all the mini episodes, added it up, and now with the help of the great Seann Cantatore and some help with some Broadway people, we are going to tell you how many minutes.
From comedians to musicians to the wife and the brother of the show. And 34,000 minutes. Do you measure 10 years in the life? How about Jason? How about Season 21,133 minutes. How do you measure the duration of a podcast episode? In truths that she learned from his weekly newsletter. In bridges he burned. No wait, Jason's never burned a bridge. In time now, let's do this. Beyond this podcast never ends. Let's celebrate, remember that this is the life of us. Remember, Jason. Remember that, Jason. Remember that. Jason 5 seasons of Aries. Seasons of Aries. Now, many of you know how Jason ends his episodes. It's okay if you don't have it memorized. You can fudge it if you'd like. But we figured we'd sign off this song the same way he signs off each episode. So if you think you know it, you can speak it with us. Until next time, be good to each other. Imperative.
Crying happy tears because I was laughing.
Here, well, I know we're over. I know we gotta end this, but we just have to give you this, okay? All right? Open up this huge bag and see what you can find inside, and then I'll let you wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for coming.
I love, everyone who knows me knows I love an enamel pin. Now I got a new enamel pin. Everyone here gets an amazing, the detail on the hand. Oh my gosh. Let me just say thank you so much, Seann Cantatore. Go to SeannCantatore.com, at Seann Cantatore, Instagram and Facebook. My goodness gracious. Thank you to everyone who's ever been on the podcast. Please put your hands together if you've been on the podcast before. That's the majority of the room. Please put your hands together if you've only listened to the podcast before. Yeah. I got some new people to get on. Thanks for all of our guests, Art Kai, Julia Schroeder, Seann Cantatore, and Myq Kaplan. Big thanks to James Casada for running sound. Check out episode number 205 with him. And follow at Grove34NYC. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at There It Is Pod, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at There It Is, and follow me on Instagram and Threads at Jason for Pics. Also subscribe to our comedy lifestyle newsletter and support us if you can. We have a Patreon and a PayPal. Go to thereitispod.com for newsletter and support info, links in bio. Until next time, be good to each other. It's a moral imperative. There it is.
The music for the theme song was created by Neil Brooks. The rap was written and performed by Nick Acevedo. The logo for There It Is was created by Jeff Prater. The There It Is podcast is produced by Jason Farr.